Hello, Mother. This is Half Mental, the show that's 90% baseball and the other half mental. I'm Dan.
And I'm Holt. Welcome to Week 7 of the Major League Baseball season. Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers. All right, Ohtani watch. What's up with Ohtani?
Shohei Ohtani today pitched 7 2/3 inning, struck out 9, walked one guy, gave up a couple earned runs.
And got the W, right?
Got the W. Not his best week at the plate. Batted 200 for the week, 3 for 15. He did have a double and a home run. He remains their best pitcher and second best hitter.
Yeah.
So
crazy.
God bless him.
Shohei.
Yeah, man.
All right, I gotta do it.
Okay.
Are the Los Angeles Dodgers turning it around?
It's cute.
Dodgers are now 5 games out of first place, which it feels a lot more doable than 9, which is where we were last time we were sitting here.
Okay, so you guys picked up 4 games this week.
Yeah.
That's good.
I mean, it might have been 8.5 last time we were sitting here.
Yeah.
But close enough.
Well, that's good.
Diamondbacks are, hanging hard.
AJ Pollock's hurt.
AJ Pollock got hurt this week. Goldschmidt hit a home run, I think, over the weekend, but that was his first in over a month.
Yeah, so Pollock being hurt exposes the fact that Goldschmidt hadn't been hitting.
Right. Just got swept by the Mets this weekend. And they've lost 12 of their last 16 or something crazy like that.
Yeah, well, maybe. I don't know. I got a starting pitcher I want to talk about.
Okay.
Starting pitcher Sergio Romo.
Mm.
Do you hear this? I love this little bit.
Do you know the story of this? Okay, I was trying to find it today.
Okay, so the Tampa Bay Rays played the Los Angeles Angels over the weekend, and the Angels stacked the top of the lineup with left-handed hitters. And so the Rays started their reliever the last 2 games now. I've got it here. So he had 588 career relief appearances without a start. And then he started the last 2 games. In the first inning, he struck out Cozart, Trout, and Upton. 3 All-Stars.
Yeah.
Struck all of them out. Today he pitched 1.1 innings and struck out 3 guys. Gave up a couple walks and a ground ball to Andre Simmons in a unique position because they're like 500, which is fine, but they're not expecting much.
Right.
And their pitching depth is total trash.
Yeah.
And so they have the ability to kind of play around like this, but to me, this is how playoff baseball is going to end up being.
Right. No, when I saw it, I was like, this is probably going to be a new thing.
Yeah. Because then you can still have a starter ready to go the top of the second inning. It's just no, this guy just gets an inning. He's going to get through these few guys, and then we expect you to come in.
Right. I think we got to talk JD Martinez for a second. Have you seen what he's done over the weekend?
No.
He hit 2 home runs Saturday night.
Oh, that's good.
He hit 2 home runs today.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Cool. He's been really good still.
Even though he's hit 4 home runs the last 2 days, he's still pretty good.
No, but he's been good all year.
Yeah, I know. He did hit 4 home runs in 1 game last year, so I guess this isn't as good. But so that propelled him from 11 to 15 home runs.
Oh, is he in the lead now?
Which ties him for the lead with Mookie Betts, who is also on the Boston Red Sox, which is so interesting that the Red Sox are leading in the home run category.
And not the
Yankees. Fucking scene. I just feel like I got to mention this and around the league, whatever it is we call this, whatever we're doing.
Okay.
Whatever we are doing here.
Yeah. Don't think too hard about it.
The Braves.
Yeah.
Down by 5 today. And they score 6 runs.
Yeah.
And win the game. And, it's the kind of walk-off where you're like, oh, these guys are having fun. This is like a little league team in the big leagues.
I wish the Braves were doing this in September.
Right.
I don't want to take anything away because this is great. But if they were doing this in September, it'd be like, oh, these guys are just going to win the World Series. They're just going to do it because they want to, and they don't really care about anything.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They're too young to know any better.
Yeah, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And who knows? I mean, it'd really be something they could keep going for another 4 months. But
yeah, I don't know if they'll be able to play at this level until then, but they might be able to get a playoff spot.
let's talk about we had a big event today. I don't know if you caught this. There is a new speed king.
Next on my list.
Jordan Hicks, young fireballer for the St. Louis Cardinals Baseball Club.
Go ahead.
He threw a pitch 105.1 miles per hour, matching the fastest recorded pitch ever.
And then do you know what he did on the very next pitch?
Yes.
He threw another one 105 miles.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Well, he threw one at 105 even, and then he went 105.1, which matched.
And is that the one that the batter actually he fouled,
Yeah, he fouled off. So it was a strike. I mean, he got this. It was a strike, right?
Right.
But he now has, in one at bat, he threw the 5 hardest pitches of the year.
That's crazy.
So here's how the at bat went. Poor Odubel Herrera. Me pronouncing names on this is the worst. It's absolutely my blind spot.
It's the best part of the show.
He went 104.2, 105, 104.3, 105.1, 103.7. Herrera reached base because he swung at the third strike and the catcher missed it.
I was going to say
and ran to first.
They need Yadier Molina back.
I know.
Because that catcher's just like...
Yeah.
He couldn't catch up to it.
Yeah, so StatCast actually classifies his pitches as a sinker because they have so much movement. But
Yeah.
it's not a sinker. It's his two-seam fastball.
Right. And they're probably just going so fast that they are unpredictable.
But yeah, he's 21. I mean, he actually, in the minors, he profiles as a starting pitcher.
Is he going to close? He should close.
He has not been closing. Bud Norris has been closing and actually been doing really well. Since you brought up the closer, I got to talk about Greg Holland.
Yeah.
Mike Matheny is genuinely the last person in baseball to realize that Greg Holland is not a major league pitcher anymore. He keeps bringing Greg Holland into tie games in the 8th inning and just watching him give up run.
Yeah.
He came into a game we were up by a run and everybody knew that he was going to give up 2 runs to lose the game.
That's the worst feeling.
To bring in the pitcher that causes the opposing team to go, all right, guys, Holland's in, we're good.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Anyways, I hope he never pitches again, but he'll probably come in with a 1-run lead.
Honorable mention for Play of the Week.
Okay.
Vlad Guerrero Jr.
Yeah.
walked it off today.
Yeah.
With an opposite field bomb, and his reaction's awesome. So just a weekly shout out. I think we got to do weeklies with him as well.
Yeah, I mean he keeps doing amazing things.
Yeah, Vlad Guerrero. Oh, I have another honorable mention Play of the Week.
Oh, okay.
This is a new thing that I'm doing apparently. Javier Baez turned a slick double play.
Oh, okay.
It was up the middle, and he dove to his left, and he kind of is on the other side of the bag at this point. Mm-hmm. He's playing shortstop. And so he, in one motion, dives towards the bag. He's, lunging towards the bag and getting to his feet, tags the base with his glove, steps on the bag, and throws the guy out at first.
Really?
Wow. It's awesome. I watched it once or twice, and I was like, not my play of the week, but, man, this is, really fun to watch.
Did you see him get chirpy at a pitcher?
Yeah.
I don't have to talk about it. I don't love talking about this stuff.
I really wanted to talk about that, but then I was like, we talk about it all the time. I just think... Of all people,
I know.
That's
what I thought.
People, Javier Baez is going to take. I know. He's wagging his finger in people's faces all the time,
And you know what he said in the postgame? He said, "Well, yeah, I hit a grand slam off him last year." It's well, yeah. So when you did that, you were excited, right?
Right.
Man, I just can't stand that shit.
Okay, we had a viewer, T4NK3R2. Thanks for watching the show.
Yeah.
Ask about this Jose Altuve ground rule double. I've already seen it. I'm going to show it to Dan right now. We're going to watch it together and talk about it. I'll obviously edit anything out.
Yeah.
And play.
Whoa. That was wild.
Yeah.
So it bounced off the chain link fence and went over the wall to its right?
Yep. That's exactly what happened.
Man.
So what is that? What should that be? Try and say it quick.
It's a ground rule double. I mean, it bounced in the field of play and then went over the wall.
So yeah, I know that each field has its own set of ground rules.
Right.
So as far as I know, this could be in their ground rules. I doubt it.
They might call that out, but
you'll see like fan interference, people go to second and stuff like that, ground rule double. But it's interesting that a ball can go off a player and into the bleachers and be a home run.
Oh, I guess I never thought of it like that.
You know what I mean? Like
when it bounced off of Canseco's head and went over the wall, that was a home run.
Yeah.
Huh. That's sort of that's kind of an aspect of it I hadn't considered.
I mean, I could see where this would be, or like if it hits the top of the wall and goes over, it's a home run. So I don't. I mean, I don't. I'm glad that you brought this up. But
that was in Minute Maid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if that's written into their specific ground rules. If not, it will be today.
It probably will be now. But yeah, good one.
I think part of that is kind of the beauty of baseball too, though, is the stadiums are different and everyone really kind of likes that, right?
Yeah.
That's definitely sort of 1 in a million happening, but it's just like the visiting players not knowing what to do when the ball goes in the ivy at Wrigley, right?
Yeah.
If you reach in for it, it's a live ball. If you say you can't find it, it's a ground rule double.
Right. All right, one more thing that was brought to our attention, embarrassingly so, we probably should have been all over this. Odubel Herrera for the Philadelphia.
We talked about earlier.
Who we actually talked about earlier, had a 44-game on-base streak going.
Yeah.
Did I say that right?
It ended at 45.
It ended at 45. It ended today, actually with the at-bat that Dan was speaking of against Hicks.
Yeah, so he didn't get credit for getting on base on the dropped third strike because he struck out.
Because it was technically,
which is kind of a weird little technicality too.
Right. Because he ended up on first base. You would think.
Yeah,
that,
I mean, I would tend to argue that.
Right.
Because the dropped third strike is essentially an error. Which if he'd have reached on if he'd have hit a ground ball to the shortstop and reached on an error, it would have counted.
True. Yeah, that's a weird one.
Two good things brought to our attention in the comments.
Yeah, keep them coming. T4RNK32R. Play of the week. Sorry, that's what I said. Play of the week. Dan's up first. Let's go.
Play of the week. Okay, my play of the week. It's the second play of the week appearance for Philadelphia Phillies utility man Pedro Florino. Nice. Again, this is really just kind of one of the oddities of baseball, which it kind of feels like we talked a lot about today. But he came in and pitched I believe he pitched the 8th inning against the Cardinals yesterday in like a 12-4 blowout by the Cardinals. Mm-hmm. So Phillies had a position player pitch, which is always kind of fun.
Right.
And he'd done it once already this year for him. He threw one perfect inning and then came up to bat in the 9th and hit a home run.
Oh, that's awesome.
So he hit a home run as a relief pitcher, which I just think is really cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I guess God only knows when that happened last.
Yeah. That's awesome. I wanna start following that guy.
Yeah. He's got a funny career. He had 3 really good years, but he's 31 and hasn't been good for a couple of years now.
Yeah,
but he's at least kind of interesting.
I'd never heard of him until the deep play on Trey Turner. Okay. My play of the week is half mental favorite Mitch Haniger.
All right, Mitch.
Let's
get Mitch some more airtime.
I know.
He hit a home run today.
I'm loving Mitch Haniger. He made a hell of a play this weekend. Yeah? I think it was this weekend.
Now, stop me if I'm wrong. Okay, so this is a defensive play, you're going to say. If I said, there is a baseball player named Mitch Haniger, is he good at defense? What would you say? I don't think Mitch Haniger sounds like a guy that can play defense, does it?
Maybe he's a pitcher.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyways.
Close game. The timing of the play wasn't amazing. There's a guy on second, one out. and it was a foul ball to the right side, like shallow right field, and he leaps up and goes end over end into the stands, kicks a dude in the face.
Nice.
It's not too bad, but it was pretty funny, and it preserved James Paxton's complete game.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it was in the 5th inning, but it
okay.
helped.
Oh, okay.
And
So Paxton had another good start this week, too.
yeah, Paxton had a great start again. Cool. And then Haniger, like, flies out of the bleachers and tries to make the throw home. I'm sorry, there was a guy on third.
Yeah.
Tries to make the throw home, but because he was in the bleachers, the ball was dead. He had to go back, but the out's recorded.
Oh, cool.
So
so you can't tag up.
You cannot tag up when the player or ball goes into the bleachers.
Cool.
Yeah.
I learned a lot about baseball rules
I know.
This
I feel like
fun.
there was some shit we learned today, which is always good. I think that's it.
Cool. Let us know what you guys saw this week. What you want to hear about next week?
Yeah, keep us on our toes. Mitch Haniger.